Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this week's presentation of the Kelly Bryan Show. I'm Matthew Ruskin. Coach, thank you for being here.
Hello.
And we're going to jump right in. You had a big 3-1 win over Ohio Wesleyan, and Maggie Smith, once again, strikes very early in that match. She's done it several times throughout the season. What has enabled her to do this?
She just kicks it into gear. You know, as the year keeps going on, she just finds her groove a little bit, and I don't know, she's just found a way to get in front of the goal as soon as possible, and you know, it's a mentality that we've been looking for, and I'm just glad that it's happened during the conference play. And you know, she's always sniffing around the goal somewhere, so we'd like her to get as many as she can, as early as she can, and it's just been nice that she's done that.
All right, well, you guys claimed a share of the regular season NCAC title with a 2-0 win over Oberlin. Did you let yourself think of what was on the line during that game?
I'd be lying if I said it didn't cross my mind a little bit. You know, it was something we actually were really upfront about with our players after Wednesday's game at Ohio Wesleyan, where we just wanted to make sure that we all understood where we were and what we were going for. And our team's been really good about that all year, of just setting goals and not being afraid of them and not getting spooked by them, and just, you know, really just saying, okay, well, here's the next game. And that's just how we've done it, and it's worked well for us. So, you know, we were very excited. We knew that we could control our own destiny, and that's really a nice feeling instead of having to get a result and then depending on how others go. So it was just nice going in knowing we could do that. And, you know, we did find out the score of another game during our game, but, you know, we still had to take care of business, and we were able to do that.
Well, you mentioned taking care of business. Becca put 2 in that game, and we've talked about it before, but Maggie and Becca seem to have a sixth sense for each other on the field. Do you personally give them any instruction going into the match, during the match, or do you just kind of let them go and build off each other?
Sometimes they they know each other, and I let them go, but they would know that, they would tell you that, you know, there's been plenty of times recently, especially, where I have given them some extra instruction between the two of them if I think that they're missing something or maybe doing too much or maybe not doing enough. So, but also making sure that they're still trying to get other people involved too. I mean, I love the combination and the confidence they have, but we still want other people getting involved, and they know that's the other part of their game. So it's just fun to watch them play. That
it is. And now, last time you guys were in the NCAC tournament was 2011. How does it feel to be back in?
It's great. It's about time. You know, it's what you go for, and to know that only the top 4 teams make it, it's prestigious. You have to fight really hard to get there, and so to be back in, the seniors right now were able to go their freshman year, and so to have the bookends for them is great, but this time they were able to be part of the championship, which is, you know, even better. So, yeah, it's great, and we just want to make the most of our experience.
All right. Well, Wittenberg comes to town, and last time you played them at Wittenberg, you guys lost. What do you have to do to secure a win to advance out of the semifinal?
We need to play better. You know, against them previously, we didn't play very well. We didn't dictate play. We still had opportunities in that game, but just never really established the kind of game we wanted to play. And I think that's just the biggest part. And being home helps. It's nice to be comfortable in our environment, and we know they're going to bring their best, and we hope that we play at our best level. And so it's just going to be a great match. And yeah, I don't know, it's exciting.
All right, well, now it's time to go out of bounds. It's everyone's favorite part of the show. We're going to start off, and it's only you this week, so you get them all blind. It's exciting.
Hope I know the answers.
Well, we're going to start off. Jeff Gordon and Brad Kozlowski got in a fight at the end of the AAA 500 at Texas. Kozlowski clipped Gordon at the end of the race, and things got a little feisty at the end. If you were the commissioner, how would you hand out punishments for fights on the athletic field?
Oh, on the athletic field? They're going to ask me about NASCAR, because my husband's a big NASCAR fan, so he'd be excited I could actually answer this.
It's all in the same round, you know.
You know, that sport is a whole different thing. They kind of, the adrenaline, they fly on that anyway, and it's kind of almost necessary. It's like hockey, I guess. You know, if it were soccer related, how would you hand that out? It's just not acceptable. It's not something that you do. I mean, you can be angry and upset, but to have anybody actually physically confront someone, our coaches in this conference are pretty professional. I don't think that would go over very well. So I really don't know that it would get to that level, but I guess if it did, there would yeah, some suspensions, something would happen for sure.
As a hockey player myself, I'm a fan of dropping the gloves every once in a while.
Hey,
But, you know.
I like watching it. It's fun.
All right, and final question here is, the really cold weather is coming in. What are your keys to surviving the elements?
A lot of warm clothes. Hot chocolate. I'm not a coffee person, so hot chocolates with the nice warm parkas that we have on the sideline and lots of layers. The footwear is very important. So you gotta have the right socks and the right shoes. Then you're good. So yeah.
You guys were wrapped up in those parkas. We saw the picture after that nice wind there.
It was cold, like 20 mile an hour wind, and it snowed during the guys' game though, so we were okay. It was just windy.
All right. Well, for all the fans out there, Wednesday, November 5th, it's home, and at 2:15, Wittenberg comes to town for the NCAC semifinal. I know the ladies will love your support. Coach, thank you for being here.
Thank you.
And for the Kin Sports Connection, I'm Matthew Ruskin. Thank you for joining us.